Okay, today is Thursday, so it's been officially 1 week today since I had rotator cuff surgery. I'm giving updates. I was asked to give daily updates, but I'll give updates as often as I can. It might be daily for a while because I have nothing else to do because I'm doing this. And as long as it looks, I don't know if y'all can see it, it's gray and dreary and rainy outside, I won't be going out. I have cabin fever. I'm going cuckoo. But day 7 of the surgery, let me see, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Day 4 without the nerve blocker that they gave me. I'll go back to day 1, explain it. I'll try to make this video short, but explain what was done and then where I'm at now. I had the surgery on my rotator cuff. It woke up one day, it was popping and clicking and sore and hurting, and then I noticed I lost range of motion, blah, 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 blah. Went to the doctor. He gave me a cortisone injection. Hurt like hell. Had an adverse reaction to it. He sent me to PT. PT was expensive and it wasn't doing anything. But 6 months later, I go back and I say, hey, can I get another cortisone shot? Because this crap hurts and I've lost range of motion completely almost. And, well, not completely, but I couldn't reach up at all. So he told me that he was really going through the motions for the insurance company, that the only thing that was really going to help was surgery, since we tried the PT, we tried the cortisone injection, which did not last as long as he said it should have, because when I went back to him, it had been months and months and months that I had been back in pain. It didn't last long at all. And so he scheduled me for surgery. I had surgery. He went in. Once he got in there, yes, the tear was pretty bad. And my tear looked like, the best way I can say is those hand towels that your mom used to have in the bathroom when you were a kid that had the fringes on the bottom of them. That's what my tendon looked like. It looked like it popped apart one fiber at a time. And it was just these loose strings in there. He said he had to cut back past that and then pull it up and pin it and run a screw through it and stuff. I actually have video of the surgery. It's not even gross. It was pretty interesting. But it showed where he pulled it through. But the main thing that he discovered when he got in there is arthritis. I have really bad arthritis in my shoulder. And so he showed me that, and he said once I heal from this surgery, then more so than healing from this surgery, he's got to help me work on this arthritis, because he said that is what's going to cause me problems in the future. But fast forward, I left the hospital same day. My surgery took a few hours. I went in at went into surgery at 9. I was home by about 4. So a day, like a day's work. I was home by 4 and I lived like 10 minutes from the hospital. I had it at a day surgery hospital, in and out. I went home virtually in no pain at all, because before the surgery they gave me this big dosage of a nerve blocking medication that deadened the nerves or whatever. I guess make them to where they don't transmit pain to the brain. And then when I got home, that was really, really strong. But I had this ball, this thing, it was about the size of a softball. There was an IV that actually ran into my neck. And what it was they said it went in right next to the nerve, and it deadened the nerve that operated my arm. So, but it operated my arm and the front of my shoulder. I still had pain in the back of my shoulder. Not excruciating, mind numbing, bring it to your knees pain. But I still had pain in the back of my shoulder. But I could control the nerve blocker as the intensity of it. and things of that nature. So I had this sling on one side of me, and then I had another sling on the other side of me that held this big old softball. And when they sent me home, they told me that it would run out, and when it ran out and got skinny like an apple core, to remove it. It said it was just under skin. Just get somebody to loosen up the tape and remove the nerve blocker. And that's what we did. Now, when we did that, I don't know if it was extra medicine in there or what, but my hand got really, really, really numb for the next 2.5 days after we got it out. But while it was in there, my fingers, my hands, everything was numb. And I virtually felt no pain except for when I bumped into the wall. I bumped into the wall trying to walk to the restroom in the dark. Not a good idea. My fault. And so, but I came home pretty much without any pain. I struggled the first night, the next day, when that big dose that they gave me from the hospital wore off. It turned out to be there was a kink in the line of the nerve blocker that I had on, so I wasn't getting that medicine. And between that and then taking the hydrocodone that they gave me to take, I couldn't hold anything on my stomach. So we did have to call the hospital the next morning, and they called me in a prescription for nausea medication. Once we figured out there was a kink in the line on the nerve blocker, we got that straightened out, everything was hunky-dory, and I was okay again. By Sunday, the pain was gone. Not gone. The nerve blocker was gone. We got it out. By Tuesday, I had all the feeling back in my hand and in my arm. With all the feeling coming back, also came the pain. But I'm assuming that the nerve blocker got me past the really bad pain, because the only day I had really bad pain was the day that the nerve blocker stopped working because of the kink in the line, and it was pace the floor pain. I literally paced the floor until I got more medicine. Now here we are, Thursday, 1 week later. I woke up this morning in pain because I think my alarm clock scared me awake, and you know how you jump, and I did that, and that hurt. I sleep in this sling. I saw a gentleman say that he's gonna have this surgery soon. Sleeping in this sling is horrible. I sleep most of the time on, my sofa has a chase. Because that's where I live right now. My sofa has a chase. I sleep there. I've slept there 5 out of the 7 nights. Because I can sleep sitting up. And I take a towel, a pillow, and I stuff it underneath this, this sling. My sling also straps around my waist so it doesn't move. But just in case, I put it there so when I relax, you know. And it keeps me from rolling over anything that way. But I sleep most of the time sitting up. So I suggest that you get like a bed pillow. The kind, like the pillow, I think they call it pillow chairs or something like that. With the little arms on them. I suggest you get something like that. If it'll help you sit up. I tried. My fiance has been asking me to come to bed, so I've tried it twice now. And for whatever reason, I guess just it being my bed, I keep sliding down into the bed. I even tried laying flat and flipping over on my, this is my left shoulder. I'm flipping over on my right side and sleeping on my right side. And I don't know, it's something in the way that moves my shoulder. It causes pain. So I ended up getting up in the middle of the night, going to go back and getting on the sofa because that's uncomfortable. But other than that, I'm not in a lot of pain at all. But I do have to wear this sling for 6 weeks, and then I'll go into physical therapy with it. I only take it off to shower and then get it back on. I suggest get as many clothes as you can that button or zip down the front. Because anything, even spaghetti straps, even tank tops, putting it over your head and stuff like that, or putting stuff to where you got to move your arm, it hurts. It hurts. Even if it just hurts in the moment, it hurts. I've bought clothes that, you know, I could step into and pull up and straighten my arm out, and like you have to start like at the tip of my finger, putting it in the spaghetti strap and then putting it on the other arm. But putting them on, taking them off is really unpleasant. I find that this sling is a people magnet. It's an old people magnet, because they always want to come and find out what's going on, and they can all relate to your surgery. But people bump into you, people want to touch you, kids want to touch you and stuff, and so be mindful. I find myself tensing up around people, so I don't go out a lot. And I'm very, very affected by transitions in temperature. I went into the grocery store, like stepped from outside into the grocery store, and here in Austin it was 80-something degrees the other day. And I walked into the grocery store and walked over by the like meat case and frozen food aisle, and it was throbbing pain by the time I left out. It wasn't excruciating, but it was a throbbing, uncomfortable, let me get to the house and take something and lay my butt down kind of pain. I also noticed that I got really tired, but I guess anytime you have any type of trauma to your body in the recovery process, you do get tired pretty fast. I'm sorry this video is 11 minutes long, but I was trying to give you all the skinny as to where it is. But today, it's overcast and rainy, and it's kind of cool outside. I went out to let my dog go potty, and it started aching like as soon as I walked outside, and it's like in the 70s. I think maybe high 60s, low 70s today, but that is a drastic drop from almost 90 degrees, so it's a big temperature change, and so it causes throbbing pain. But I'm hoping that it gets sunny outside and maybe warms up a little bit. There's a park not too far from my house that I think I can make it to, that I just want to go and sit in the park and walk around the lake, because I get cabin fever, and so I just want to get out of the house for a minute. But other than that, this is my 1 week to the day update of my surgery. God bless. Thank you.